This is Jacob Star 13 here, and today I'm going to be doing a 50k squad builder that is very overpowered. And we're going to start off with the two strikers, which are mainly the reason why this team is overpowered. And on the left-hand side, we're going to have Robert Lewandowski, who is the most expensive player in the team, but he's definitely worth it. His stats wouldn't suggest that he's that amazing, but in-game he is definitely my favorite player that I've used. He is strong, faster than his 82 pace would suggest, and he has amazing heading. Wins all kinds of headers. Runs through defenders pretty easily. Got that 84 dribbling, 4-star skill moves. I think 4-star weak foot too. I'm pretty sure. Even if he doesn't have 4-star weak foot, it still seems like he would have 4-star weak foot or 5-star weak foot based on his shooting. And on the right, we're going to have another very overpowered striker, and another one of my favorite players to use in the game is going to be Ibarbo, who has 93 pace, 73 shooting, 85 dribbling, and 75 heading. I'm not sure if I like him or Lewandowski more. Lewandowski scores more goals, but Ibarbo seems to be a better in-game player. I do like the 4-star skill moves on Lewandowski. Either way, they're both amazing players to use. People are not going to like you if you play with this team against them. And on the right-hand side of the midfield, we're going to have Cuadrado, who will link with Ibarbo due to his nationality and league. And then at the right back, we're going to have Abate, who I wouldn't like. At the beginning of the game, I thought that I wouldn't like him very much because I do like my outside backs to have 3-star skill moves. It's not as important as I made it out to be. He's still a very good player. He doesn't makes up for those skill moves with the 93 pace, and he also has decent passing, dribbling, defending, and heading stats. Not too bad. All of them above 73 or above. And the first, now this is going to be where it starts to become a hybrid. The first center back is going to be Juan Jesus, the Brazilian and Inter center back. I don't know why it's not pulling it up right now. Come on, foothead. Okay, we'll try this again. Just put in Jesus, I guess. There we go. Okay. So yeah, Juan Jesus there. And he will start, this is where it becomes a hybrid because you have two players right here to link with him. I'm going to go back up to this offensive mid position. Now, you could use a couple of players here. I'm going to go with Draxler. It is Bundesliga from here on out. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. But he is an amazing player. 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. You could use De Bruyne, however you say his name, as well. They're both very similar players. Both of them I love in game, and they're much better than you would expect. And out on the left side we have Elia. Now, if you had more coins here, you could go with Royce. I like Elia in game. His shooting does kind of let him down at times, as does his passing, but he still does very well. For me, some people don't like him, but I'm perfectly okay with him. Not willing to spend the coins on Royce. Okay, now on to the defensive mid position, and it's going to be Luis Gustavo, the defensive mid from Wolfsburg, who has decent all-around stats. Everything but his shooting really is fine. He does have that 83 defending, 77 heading, that high defensive work rate, and ideal offensive mid or defensive mid. Okay, now on to the other center back, and it is going to be Felipe Santana. I've used him a couple times before. You could probably go with Dante as well. I don't like Dante that much. Felipe Santana I didn't like that much either. And I don't know. It's kind of like depends on the game. Some games they'll do amazing. Some games they'll do terrible. Um, but anyways, on to the goalkeeper, and it's going to be Diego Alves. There, you could use a couple other, any Brazilian goalkeeper will do, but Diego Alves is probably the best Brazilian keeper, the way I see it. Now on to the left back, and it is going to be Lava. Okay, this is non-informed version, which is amazing. One of my favorite left backs in the game, if not my favorite left back in the game. Does amazing every game for me. No complaints about him. And then you just need a Colombian coach. Just go with that guy, and then make his league the Bundesliga. Okay. Just move these players real quick to make that go into effect. And you actually have to use. Didn't actually check before I made this, but I guess you do have to use a Brazilian guy here, which he's still very good. Diego still got the 4-star skills. I think 4-star weak foot has similar stats, but better passing and dribbling and less pace. I think less shooting as well. That 62 heading actually is irrelevant for Diego. When I play with him, he wins all kinds of headers. I don't know how with his 62 heading, but he scores more header goals than he does for me than with his feet. And anyways, now that brings you up to 98 chemistry. But I play with both of these players currently, so there's your loyalty bonus. So you only have to play 10 matches to bring the squad up to 100 chemistry. That extra 2 chemistry is not going to do much anyways. So or if you get a player in a pack, but most of the team has 10 chemistry. Well, not most, half of them about. Yeah, 6. So most. But and then 9 chemistry, 9 chemistry. He'll have 8. He'll have 8, and he'll have 8 after the loyalty bonus, and then he'll have 10 after the loyalty bonus as well. So, anyways, a very, very overpowered squad. If you like to just cross the ball every game, that's all you do, this team will work for you. If you like to take it in the middle and take a long shot or two, or play with through balls, it'll still work with the Barba and Lewandowski. They can do pretty much anything up front. So there's the squad. It's gonna be about 55,000 actually. When I made the squad last night on this, it was more towards 50,000, 49,000. But if you do like run off the bed, for every single player, you could probably get them for 50,000, maybe 45,000 if you're good. So there you go. That'll be the end of the video, and I will see you guys later.